Hey, it's Dean, your go-to guy for building wealth, and welcome to my ongoing series, Uber Ride to Riches. This is a show where we talk about money, business, self-development, helping build your confidence, your mindset, all that good stuff. On this episode, I'm going to talk about doing it ugly. And what does that doing ugly mean? You may be wanting to launch your first book, your first podcast, your first YouTube video, whatever it may be. What's stopping you is this, your mind, the fear of criticism, perfectionism. All these things are what's stopping you from being the greatest version of yourself. And what you need to do is you need to do it ugly. Nothing starts off pretty and cute or perfect. It's something that you got to just continuously work on day in and day out. I was listening to a presentation about not YouTube, but the guy brought up somebody on YouTube, Marcus Brownlee, I think his name is. I don't remember his channel name, but he's like one of the biggest tech review guys on YouTube. Mind you, he started almost like 10, 12 years ago. But what Marcus did, and a lot of other successful YouTubers did, they didn't care. They just kept working on their videos and not really caring what fame or money came with it. It was just something that they loved doing. Marcus went on camera and he's like, "Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just hit 100 videos and I have 70 subscribers." Do you think he cared that he had 70 subscribers? No. He was just excited to release his 100th video. A lot of people don't get past 10. He made it to 100. He didn't even have 100 subscribers. He only had 70. But he was okay with that. He was content because he was just excited to just be on YouTube and upload 100 videos. He fell in love with the journey. That's what you need to do when it comes to something new that you want to start. Fall in love with the journey. Don't worry about what the end destination is. A lot of people, and I think social media is to blame, because we see what other people have and then we want it. It's fine to want the finer things in life, but don't have your level compared to somebody else's level. Your level 1 compared to somebody's level 50. You can get to level 50, but you need to put in that work. Don't think that you're going to skip level 2 to 49 to get to 50. It doesn't work that way. You have to put in the work. You got to grind. Can you go to a job and be like, "Hey, I want CEO position," and you never did a day in your life in that field? No, it doesn't work that way. You have to start somewhere. You got to start at the ground level. Plant your feet and start walking. Get familiar with what it is that you're doing. Back to Marcus. Marcus now is one of the top YouTubers that has well over 1 million subscribers. And it's because he just buckled down and stayed consistent. Another example is doing it ugly. I don't know if Chick-fil-A still does it, but previously what Chick-fil-A used to do, if you want to become an owner or a franchisee, you had to work in a Chick-fil-A before you could actually become an owner of a Chick-fil-A. And that makes a lot of sense because they don't just want any and everybody with their brand. Imagine somebody comes in and tarnishes their brand because they never had any training or background experience with Chick-fil-A before. That would hurt their brand. So he said, no, only people that have worked here for at least, I think, 3 years-ish, don't quote me on that, but you can look it up, are able to apply to own a Chick-fil-A. And to make it even sweeter, they have like about roughly 60,000 people apply, and only like 1% of them get accepted. Like, that's what's really just keeping it tight, but you have to start somewhere. You have to go through each level to even be able to be accepted. So stop putting all this effort into making things look fancy. Like, look at this. I'm in my car talking about doing it ugly. This is what you call ugly. Now, fast forward 10 years from now, maybe I'm in a fancier car. Maybe I'm in a futuristic car. Maybe I'm in the sky doing this. Who knows? But you got to start somewhere. Who cares what it looks like? Deliver your message. That's what matters. People want to hear your voice. You're put on this earth for a reason, and it's to share your message. What is the message that you want to share with others? Just do it ugly. Don't care what the things look like. The only person that really cares about what things look like is you. Yeah, you may get feedback here and there, which is fine, or criticism. Take it with a grain of salt. Do what makes you feel happy. I make these videos because I like talking. I felt, why talk one-on-one to people if I can talk to many people and share this message? And my message is being delivered because I was on break for a bit because I've been reading. I'm always reading. I'm always reading and learning. So if I'm not making videos, I'm reading and learning. And someone came to me, they're like, hey, you stopped making videos. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you watched them. But that's on me because I got to stay consistent with putting these videos out there. Because there's people out there that want to hear my voice. They're like, yeah, I like your videos, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, it's not the greatest atmosphere, but who cares? Just do it and be proud of yourself for actually putting it out there. One thing, oh, this looks so beautiful, the way it's just so bright under there. But hey, maybe I can put a light right here, a light right there. Who knows? I'll figure that out when I get there. But if I can consistently do this, imagine where I'll be in 10 years. Yeah, I'm saying 10 years. 10 years is a long time, but the moment you blink, 10 years is gone like that. I never thought my daughter would be 22, going to university and almost done. I never thought my 17-year-old daughter would be graduating school. I never thought my 7-year-old would be in grade 2. Like, or not that I thought that they would be there, but how fast the time is approaching us. Like, the 17-year-old, I remember when she was just a baby, but now she's 17. Like, that's crazy. Like, time flies so fast when you're not watching it. When you're watching the clock, time takes forever. Try doing a plank. I challenge you. Do a plank for 5 minutes. You won't even last a minute. And I'm talking to those that's never done a plank before. You will not even maybe even pass 30 seconds. And just stare at the clock. When you stare at the clock, it takes forever. But if you don't focus on the clock and just focus on your breathing and not the pain, you will be able to do at least 1 minute. At least 1 minute. So that's my challenge to you. I also forgot to mention to hit the subscribe button so that you can stay up to date with my channel and we can grow together, because at the end of the day, that's all I'm trying to do. Grow this channel, provide you guys with value. And if you're finding value in this video, just hit the subscribe button and I'll see you on the next video.